Hey everybody, I don't used to really talk on videos, but I'm just going to make a really quick explanation about how to make custom levels and then how to verify them for Sonic vs. Forever. So from that way the level will be in the game and you will be able to see your level with the Forever engine in the game, and people will be also able to play the level and all of that. Alright, so the first thing that you need to know is that you need to download this model, which I'm gonna leave the link in the description, and just ungrab it, and then again ungroup. Alright, once you have all of that, something really important that you have to know is that you have to fill this. If you don't fill it, the level will not be selected. And there's no custom characters, no animations, because it's already made for the Sonic Forever. So the speed here you can see you can change quick about how much you want the speed of the player. This is important of depending how your level is made. So I'm gonna put, so for example, the speed, you want the speed of the player, okay, 30. Deceleration, then you can just change it for spin dash, for example. Here you can see that there are spikes. They don't work because obviously I'm not going to give for free my engine, but here is an example of spikes. Rings, 5 rings, 3 rings, 1 ring. This is the gold ring, this is the spawn, these are the red springs, these are the blue springs, this is the speed pad, and this is the air pad, checkpoint, and here you have more information but about the level itself. So name of the level, well, how should I call it? I'll call it Penitence City, which I think it's a pretty cool name. Difficult, I mean, this is about how you think the difficult will be. So I'm gonna make this level normal. Type exploration, which is like kinda open world. Modern, which is basically like modern Sonic games. Challenging, which it can be like a challenge, parkour, or all of that. Classic, which is basically like classic level design. And adventure, like Sonic Adventure. The description of the level. Dimension, this is for 2D levels. 2.5, this is for 2D levels but with 3D movement, like in Spaceports from Sonic Forces with the avatar. 3D, well, totally 3D. 4D, just ignore this is still on development. Sonic 3D Plus, which the camera is basically looking like this. Gravity of the level, ignore this, but what you can do is, for example, you want the level to be on Earth, just put Earth, or if you want it to be in space, you put space. Level song ID, here you can put the ID of the song that you want to be playing on your level. For example, I just want to put a random ID. Imagine it that this is a level ID, from that I'll be able to know. Here you can additional information, here you can explain me about something about your level, something specific, any question or something like that. Here are the requirements: at least 1 minute level duration, do not place inappropriate objects or reference, level must be able to complete, do not abuse of object, do not use marketplace models, beside the level will not be selected. This is really important. If you don't follow these requirements, your level will just be thrown away and not be able to use. And in case that you do the number 5 and number 2, you're gonna be banned from the user's levels, so you'll be not able to make levels anymore. Here are how to verify the publish. Contact me, Mr. Macti3, on Roblox the official group, which I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Contact me on Discord as MeBlueCindrace9904 and DM me. I'm gonna answer, so don't worry. From then, send the place file as .roblox file. Send Mr. Mike to friend request and then invite to team create of your the level that you made. I will not help you. It will be only for verification level. Note, verification can last between 2 to 5 days. So this can vary depending on how busy I am, which I think it's gonna last for 1 or 2 days. Special triggers. I mean, ignore this. Here it doesn't become invisible, but once it's in the actual game, it became invisible. So this is the ambient sounds. For example, you can open this, and here put me an ID of a specific ambient sound that you want for the level. This is the Deadfall Trigger. So this trigger is important. For example, if you level thirst like water, lava, or something like a player fall, you just put it like this. And there, the player, once it touches the trigger, it will fall and die. This is the music trigger. This, you can place it, explain me where you want the music to start playing. This is the hitbox. This is basically like invisible walls that goes around the level, so from that way the player will not go to that area. It also became invisible once it's in the game. And the player lock, this is a mechanic that's still on development, so just ignore this one. Alright, and here we're back. So once you're done building your level, all you have to do is check that the level looks good. Depending on how good you make a level, it will depend on how great the level will be. So try to spend a lot of time making your level. Well, not a lot, but at least spend a good time on it. Make effort. Depending on how much effort I see on levels, I can select one level to be the future level of the game. So that means that the level will be able to be selected even more easier than opening the user's level. This is called users levels or future levels. I just messed with my words, ignore me. So once you do that, the level, and you like the level, now you can just start placing, which is basically the engine. So here you can copy the spawn, then you can copy the music, then you can copy few rings models. This doesn't work, but once you send for verification the level, it will actually work. So let's place, I want to make the player spawn here. I want the music trigger to be touched here. When the player is going to begin, it's gonna be here. Then I just want to add here like few rings to let the player touch them. There we go, which I think it looks really good. So let's see what else I want to do. Let's put a spring, a small spring. So the spring that I want to place, it's going to be here inside. So I just place the spring in a correct place and here. Alright, so how you want the spring to be located? So for that you have to open here and click an endpoint. As you can see, here is a small object that is selected. So just drag it, and that's it. So here is where the player touches the spring, and here is where the spring, the endpoint is. So here it tells where the player is going to end up after it touches the spring. It is the same with the speed pad, air pads, and QuickTime events or blue spring. They have an endpoint, and with that you're telling me where the player will end up. After you're done by making the level and checking that everything is correct, is placed in the correct spot, like here there's few mistakes and error, which you really have to make sure that it's everything correct. In other case, I will not fix the errors that you make. I'm just gonna automatically do what I have to do if you send me the level and it's not really well done. Sadly, you cannot play this level because this engine, it isn't working. Because obviously, like I say, I'm not going to give my engine, so don't test it, or at least you want to. Make sure that everything is correct. Make sure that you like the level, because if you like the level, people will, and do a really original level. Make sure to fix all of the errors that you see in the level because I do not accept errors, and even people, they don't. Alright, so once you're done and you fill all the information of the level, now what you can do is just go to File and click in Download and Copy. And then just name it SFF Custom, never mind, User Level, and then here you put your username. That's it. You download the file and then just wait 3 minutes while it downloads. The other option that you have to verify the level is basically just come here to my server and just say, hey, I have the user level done, and I just post it, and then I'll just make sure that the level is basically, then I'm just gonna contact yourself, and then I'm gonna send you friend request, and then just give me team crate, and then I'm just gonna verify the level. In case that you don't have Discord, this is the option. Or here you have the official Sonic Forces Forever Discord, or you can subscribe and contact me from my YouTube channel. Congratulations! You have finally completed the user level, which is not a really easy process in the fact that you have to create the level, but the results will be really good. All you have to do is just wait for the verification of the admins and developers, and then the level will be in the game, and people will be able to play it. So the only thing that you have to know is that each user can only create 2 levels, no more of 2. But if you create a third level, in that case, you can contact me and tell me, hey, I created a new and better level, so can you please delete this level or replace it? In that case, you can upload another level, but you have to remove the last one. Anyway, thanks for watching for this really quick video tutorial. I know it's not the best one, but I hope it can also help few people that are wondering about how this new Sonic Forces Forever user level verification or creation it works. So subscribe if it's your first time watching a video, and see you next time. Stick around, that new updates and sneak peeks are coming soon.